Hello. Wisteria Watch, it's coming on, nearly in bloom. Today I'm doing a poem by W.H. Auden called A Summer Night. I found it in this book here with a little preface by William Boyd, which is lovely. Please go ahead and read it if you find it. A Summer Night. Out on the lawn I lie in bed, vaguer conspicuous overhead in the windless nights of June. As congregated leaves complete their day's activity, my feet point to the rising moon. Lucky this point in time and space is chosen as my working place, where the sexy airs of summer, the bathing hours and the bare arms, the leisured drives through a land of farms are good to a newcomer. Equal with colleagues in a ring, I sit on each calm evening, enchanted as the flowers the opening light draws out of hiding, with all its gradual dove-like pleading, its logic and its powers. That later we, though parted then, may still recall these evenings when fear gave his watch no look. The lion griefs loped from the shade, and on our knees their muzzles laid, and death put down his book. Now north and south and east and west, those I love lie down to rest. The moon looks on them all, the healers and the brilliant talkers, the eccentrics and the silent walkers, the dumpy and the tall. She climbs the European sky, churches and power stations lie alike among the earth's fixtures. Into the galleries she peers, and blankly as a butcher stares upon the marvellous pictures. To gravity attentive, she can notice nothing here, though we, whom hunger does not move, from gardens where we feel secure, look up and with a sigh endure the tyrannies of love. And gentle, do not care to know where Poland draws her eastern bow, what violence is done, nor ask what doubtful act allows our freedom in this English house, our picnics in the sun. Soon, through the dikes of our content, the crumbling flood will force a rent, and, taller than a tree, hold sudden death before our eyes, whose river dreams long hid the sighs and vigours of the sea. But when the waters make retreat, and through the black mud first the wheat in shy green stalks appears, when stranded monsters gasping lie, and sounds of riveting terrify their world and subtle ears. May these delights we dread to lose, this privacy need no excuse, but to that strength belong, as through a child's rash happy cries, the drowned parental voices rise in unlamenting song. After discharges of alarm, all unpredicted, let them calm the pulse of nervous nations. Forgive the murderer in the glass, tough in their patience to surpass the tigress has swift motions. And if you're still here, hanging on, here's the little bit that William Boyd wrote at the beginning of it. First of all, and quite simply, this is a really beautiful poem with W.H. Auden at the height of his amazing powers, master rhymer, master imagist. The picture it conjures up is so magical, and the metaphor, the lion griefs, the laying of a muzzle on a thigh, that mute sign of trust and affection, is so powerful that the poem is bound to stir emotion. However, anyone who knows the history of Auden and his poetry will know that this poem refers to an incident that occurred while Auden was a young teacher at a prep school. As someone who went to prep school myself, I find this poem, for some reason, perhaps because I remember similar summer nights, effortlessly takes me back to my early childhood. Death puts down his book for a second or two, and the tear ducts tinkle. Well, I think Boyd is an amazing writer too, so there you are, there's two for the price of one.